Be Wealthy and Smart, episode 1460.
Step into a world of wealth and financial freedom without budgets, boredom, or bosses on Be Wealthy and Smart. And now, here's your host, Linda P. Jones.
Welcome to Be Wealthy and Smart. I'm Linda P. Jones, America's Wealth Mentor, empowering women and men worldwide to financial freedom. On today's show, we're going to talk about what is the working group on crypto. Because in just a few days, President Trump has done so many things and brought in the crypto task force, the AI and crypto czar, and other things. But now he's ordered a crypto working group to draft new regulations and explore a national stockpile. So we'll discuss what all that means today, because things are changing so fast, you can almost say, oh, that was so 2 days ago. I think it's been documented now that President Trump has done more in his first 100 hours in office than any president in history. So President Trump had promised to overhaul U.S. crypto policy, and that's because our past policy was basically to stop everything crypto, stop everything innovative in digital assets, but worse, just don't define how to comply. So it wasn't even that they outlawed things or made things against the law. They just said, we're not going to define the law. And that meant that companies had to spend a lot of money trying to guess what the law was or defend themselves if they were accused of something where later the charges were dropped or the company won the case against the government. So it's been a bad business environment for cryptocurrencies in the U.S., and that's what's getting turned around. So this action orders the working group to start work on crypto regulations, also orders banking services for crypto companies to be protected. This order also banned the creation of a U.S. central bank digital currency, which is great news for us. And something that I've talked about for a long time on the podcast is that we did not expect we would have central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs, which are tracking mechanisms by central banks, such as what the CCP does in China, which is be able to track people and control them with their money and spending. President Trump has issued a ban on that, so the central bank cannot do that. What we will have, I believe, is a digital dollar. We'll have a dollar, a US dollar, in the form of digital money that can be transferred around the world very quickly and at very low cost. And I believe that will happen on the XRP ledger with RLUSD, or Ripple Labs US dollar, an audited, regulatory abiding, and I think soon to be government approved cryptocurrency. Now, this all goes along with President Trump saying he wants to be a crypto president and the U.S. to be the crypto capital of the world. And that's because whoever controls digital money and whoever has freer, lower cost, faster, more efficient funds is going to maintain dominance. Now, I've talked a long time about how our money will change, and I believe that it is not going to be operated by the Federal Reserve in the future, but it will be operated by the U.S. Treasury, which is where it's supposed to be controlled according to the Constitution. This will happen around the world as other countries and their treasuries free up control by Federal Reserve banks. And eventually we may even see money have value behind it once again, and that may be a basket of commodities. That in turn would give money intrinsic value rather than just being fiat money backed by nothing. So that's a good thing. That keeps money having value, that keeps your purchasing power up, that reduces inflation. So back to this working group. It's going to include the Treasury Secretary, the chairs of the SEC and the Commodities Future Trading Commission, along with other agency heads, and it's tasked with developing a regulatory framework for digital assets, according to President Trump's order. That will include stablecoins, which are a type of cryptocurrency typically pegged to the US dollar. And those stablecoin regulations we've been expecting to be passed in 2025 and become law. The group is also set to, quote, evaluate the potential creation and maintenance of a national digital asset stockpile, potentially derived from cryptocurrencies cryptocurrencies lawfully seized by the federal government through its law enforcement efforts. Now, what the order didn't provide were details on how such a stockpile would be set up, and will probably need an act of Congress. But some people think that the reserve could be created in the U.S. Treasury's Exchange Stabilization Fund, which can be used to purchase or sell foreign currencies and to also hold Bitcoin. The chair of the group is, of course, David Sachs, the AI and crypto czar, who is a venture capitalist and well respected in the industry. Both AI and crypto are vital to the United States' interests because these technologies are so critical that it is said and has been said by Vladimir Putin and others that whomever controls these assets controls the world. And that's why it's important that the United States, a free country, be the one to do that. If you're thinking about your finances and making some important decisions about who's going to be guiding you in those finances, consider joining the Be Wealthy and Smart VIP Experience, my personal investing insight group. Members of the VIP Experience join once and then have lifetime access to invest with me for years to come. It includes monthly live webinars with me with live Q&A for me to answer questions, an asset allocation model for your stock portfolio, so you know exactly what to invest in with symbols and what percentages to invest. And in addition, we offer a full crypto portfolio of cryptocurrencies to invest in, as well as private equity. So companies before they have an IPO or initial public offering. Buying them as a private business can often be a very lucrative investment if you're an accredited investor. We also have our own tech team. So we have individuals that can help you one-on-one to get you unstuck from any crypto situation you might find yourself in, whether that's setting up a wallet, transferring crypto, getting your first purchases made on exchanges, setting up limit orders. Our tech team is there to help you. We also have a private Facebook group where I interact many times a day with people and share articles, updates, market commentary, and interact with the greater VIP community. If this is something that is of interest to you, check out our limited time offer in the show notes below.
Thank you for listening to Be Wealthy and Smart with Linda P. Jones. Share the wealth and tell your family and friends about the show. Check out our website, blog, and social media for more riches at www.bewealthyandsmart.com.